Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. So, give people some time to join in here and to get out into the internet. But tonight is just a special program about clearing out the clutter, clearing out all this old stuff so we can embrace 2026. So, I'll be doing a few healing practices here tonight to clear out this clutter. And then we'll be doing some healing within the body as well. We'll just do a few rounds. And we'll see what happens here tonight. So, if you're watching, where are you calling in from? Where are you watching from? And is there anything specific that you're looking to work on tonight? Hello, Kat. Good to see you. Thanks for joining me. So, hopefully, everybody can hear me okay. So, see some people joining here. So, we're letting this get into the internet. We're going to do a few rounds of healing tonight. Typically, I do these on Zoom, but tonight I felt like doing this live so we can clear out this clutter. So in roughly 2 weeks, I think I'm doing another healing. This will be a little more specific, and this will be on Zoom in 2 weeks. Then roughly in, week and a half, we'll have a new show coming up with Lori, Psychic Mondays. Julianne Spiritual Academy Energy. It's a tongue twister, so welcome, Julianne. Thanks for watching me. Hello, Bianca. So we're going to do a few rounds of healing here tonight. We'll give people another minute to join. I see the watchers is increasing. Hello, Vicky. Good to see you. Is there anything that you would like to work on specifically tonight? Because this is my general plan. What I'm thinking of is we'll do one round to clear out this head trash, this mental clutter. Then the next round I want to do is about clearing beliefs and this garbage around money and finances, because I think we could all probably use some better finances in 2026. More money is always a good thing, but this mind likes to create blocks. And then we'll do the last round on healing. Yes, perfect. Spiritual alchemy energy, transformation of energy. Hi, Maria. Yeah, I'm not doing soul messages here. We're actually Psychic Mondays is our new program. Hi, Kavita. Welcome. Hi, Sandy. Welcome. So you're not doing readings here tonight. This is more about energy healing. And once again, it is a transformation of energy, that we are energy. And typically this mind is creating a reality we do not prefer, and blockages, disease, illness, whatever we want to call it that. So we're going to be diving into this. It looks like it's pretty good here. We'll dive into this. So you're not familiar with my story, real quick. Roughly over 20 years ago, I lost the ability to walk from multiple sclerosis. I lived with MS for about 7 years. I no longer have MS or any health challenges. And when I restored my health, then my gifts came online. So now I just help individuals. And most of my work is by donation, because I just want to help people. I suffered for nearly 40 years, and it's mostly because of these mental stories, this head trash. It's preventing us from knowing who we really are at this deeper core. All right, so let's do the first round. So just allow your eyes to soften, to relax. There's no right way to sit. So just sending a round of love and grace to clear out all these mental stories, so we can clear out this old stuck energy and allow new energy to come forward. As we're sitting here relaxing, we need to let go of the attachment to the body and mind as us. That we are aware of the body, we are aware of the thoughts, that these are a vessel. So you had a baby body, a teenager body, an adult body, all these changing bodies. But the aliveness, the one who sees through the eyes, this is your spirit soul. This is who you are. So another round briefly of clearing this mental debris so you can remember your truth. So now we can just open our eyes and come back here for a moment. Then we'll do another round of clearing. The next energy will be focused on clearing money blocks, financial issues. And just let me know, how are you doing? If there's something you specifically want to focus on. I'm thinking for the third round will be on healing. So in the next round, I'll merge with your spirit soul to clear out these things that are blocking your prosperity, your abundance. And like I said, in about 2 weeks, I'll be doing this on Zoom. So hello, Marcia. Welcome. We can dive deeper too at Beyond Head Trash. And I have a new show coming out on Mondays. I think it's the 12th is the first show, Psychic Mondays. And in roughly about 2 weeks, I'll be doing a healing session on Zoom. These are free donation. So I like that space because we can be a little more intimate. We get a little more privacy there. But we need to realize that we are this greater essence. There is nothing that we cannot have. Remove beliefs of fear. Yeah, the mind loves fear, loves guilt. The mind likes to keep you small, but we can have it all. So in this next round, we'll include those fears. Because usually it's fear getting in the way a lot, along with guilt can get in the way of a lot from prosperity and abundance. So welcome. We'll do another round here in another moment. So where is everyone calling in from before we start? And is there anything specifically you would like to focus on before we dive into this next round? I know there's a little bit of delay. So I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble. With Rumble for the coming year, I do want to share some videos on there that I can't share on other places about medicine and my health care and how that was keeping me sick. So Sandy in Indianapolis, Jen in Doylestown, and Vicky in Philadelphia, Kat and Ashlyn, Marianne, hello, welcome from Connecticut. Procrastination. Yep, procrastination is another big one, usually from fear or guilt or perfectionism. Yeah, Jen, just to understand, Jen, that the body is dealing with MS. The mind is dealing with anger, insecurities. But we are the energy, the aliveness, the spirit soul. And I never knew this when I was sick. So I was trapped with my diagnosis for 40 years. It really was my destiny. All these incurable ailments that I no longer have because I stepped into who I was. That no longer served a purpose, so they dropped away. Oh, hey Mandy, Happy New Year, cousin. Yes, great. Good to see you here. Kind of late there for you. So welcome. All right, let's dive into this next round around abundance and prosperity. So this divine love within me merges with the divine love within you. And understanding that our divine love, the spirit, the soul, is bringing all this abundance and prosperity to us. And the mind is filled with stories of working hard, not deserving, not good enough. So we have Archangel Azrael stepping forward to help with this. It's misunderstood that he's the angel of death. It's better to refer to him as the breaker of habits, the breaker of routines. He's very skilled at removing head trash. So we see this teal energy coming out from his forehead. And this teal energy is going into your forehead. And he's swirling this teal energy within your mind, within your brain, clearing it of these habits, these thought patterns, these thought loops that say that you need to work hard. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money is difficult. I'm not worthy, not deserving, not good enough. So just swirling this teal energy through the brain, reminding you, you are spirit, you are soul, you are one with the one, the infinite creator, God, source, whatever that is for you, that there is a higher power behind you. You can think of source, God, as the sun, and you are the ray of the sun. You can have it all if you're willing to have that identity that has what you seek. Washing away all these fears, anxieties, delays, procrastination. For the mind doesn't want you taking those steps, those actions that will bring that prosperity to you. It's too hard. You don't have the skills. Washing that all away. You are the light itself. You are always manifestation and action. Your light is bringing those things to you, and the mind picks up the blocks. Archangel Azrael is clearing these blocks. Another minute or two here to remember you are the infinite. Infinite possibilities. If you can imagine it, it exists. Step into that identity. Take those actions from that identity. And you will step into that timeline. So we let go of the chasing and we choose what is our preferred reality. Now I'm seeing this teal energy going down the spinal cord, clearing out any trauma, debris in the body. for your body does keep score. This can also create limitations. So this teal energy is illuminating the whole body and your light. You are glowing this teal energy that has it all, choosing your desired reality, letting go of the chase, being that. And now we're just stepping back into the human body. And we just open our eyes when the time feels right. There is no rush, there is no hurry. We will do another round in a moment. Hello, Annette. We're not doing readings tonight. Hello, Casey. Roberta Dawn, thank you. Yeah, we'll work on this again. The next round is going to be on healing. So we started tonight with clearing the head trash out. Second round was prosperity. So if you watch this on the replay, the energies will still be here, for there is no time and space. And there will be a more in-depth healing in 2 weeks on Zoom. And roughly in a week and a half, there'll be a new show, Psychic Mondays. That's good, Julianne. Perfect. Yeah, so Happy New Year to everyone. Thought I'd just do a little celebration here with all. Yes, we're alive. Let's go celebrate life. Let's go create that 2026 that we want. But it's not about creating. It's stepping into it because it's already here. So in a minute, if there's anything else that you'd like to focus on and you throw it into the healing pool where you would like some healing energies, I will do that as well. Hello, Dara. Welcome. So I know on Facebook this goes away after 30 days, but YouTube and Rumble will keep this video in place, so you can always go back there to watch it, to realize these energies will still be present with this video, for there is no time and space. Happy New Year, Kat. Sandy. Inflammation, perfect. The last session would have helped with that, with this teal energy from Azrael is very good for that as well. Immune system boost, we can definitely do that. You're welcome, Marianne. Good to see you here. Annette Mena, I need to clean out clutter in my home. Yep, and maybe your mind's doing some procrastination on that. And the first 2 sessions will be really good for that, especially the first session of clearing out that head trash that has attachment to things. Oh, we can't let that go. We might need that. Or has sentimental value. Yeah. So welcome to Essence of Ethereal Serenity. That we are the eternal peace. That is who we are. We get so attached to this body, this mind. We all do. I was stuck with that for 40 years and I suffered greatly. All right, it's time to do. We're going to spend a little more time here in the healing space. So we'll go for about 5-7 minutes in the healing space, maybe a little longer. And I already feel Tari coming through, an advanced healer. Maybe she wants to lead. So we just allow our eyes to soften. Remembering there's no right way to sit or lay down. We don't worry about posture, breath, no mental rules. So now we're just merging and blending with everyone in consciousness. Now just imagine that you're laying in a medical bed, just deeply relaxed on this medical bed. And you're hearing various tones, maybe seeing lights that are going through and around the body. This is your personal medical bed, that all things can be healed here. Healing can be accelerated in this space, wrapping all these healing frequencies around you and tones through the body. You may feel a little swirling energy going through the body, perhaps a little dizziness, vertigo. No harm is coming to you. And some of you may feel a squeezing sensation as the stuck energy is squeezed from you. But we're always working in conjunction with your spirit soul. For all healing comes from spirit, connected to the one. And all things can be healed. There are no degrees of difficulties. Difficulties are of the mind, not spirit. We will be back in several minutes. Relax. As we're laying on the medical bed, we are surrounded by 2 to 3 specialists for our specific issues. For you are one with the one, and all the helpers, all the specialists are available in this space. Now I'm seeing all these various colors of light changing just to this golden energy. A tube of golden energy wrapping around the body and through the body, and hearing the sound of Om, 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 resonating through the body, bringing the body back into homeostasis. Just wrapping this golden energy around and through the body, accelerating the healing, hearing the sound of Om, the original sound of the universe, with the original light of the universe. Seeing the body returning back to wholeness, regardless of the mental opinions. Knowing that the body is returning back to wholeness, and whatever time is required, instantly or a little delay, we trust. My spirit has everything in order. I'm taking those actions that feel right to me. I no longer need to obsess about the body. Spirit has everything in order, and it is so. And now we're returning back to our home, our chair, our bed, back to our abode, feeling refreshed, renewed, with a deep sense of trust that all is well. Perfect Spirit has everything in order, and I just do that which feels right to me without justification, validation, proof, research. We let all this go, knowing Spirit, connected to all that is, has recovered the body. And so it is, as we ease ourselves back into this body, and we just open our eyes when the time feels right. There's no rush, there's no hurry. So we're just easing back here. So how's everyone doing? And there's some time here if you have questions. I'm not doing readings tonight. I'll be live on the 12th. I think it's the 12th for Psychic Mondays. You're welcome, Julianne. Very relaxed, Sandy. Perfect. We have to remember, Spirit is always relaxed. If you're feeling very relaxed, you're aligned to who you really are. Glad you enjoyed it, Marianne. If you really dive into that third meditation tonight, replay the replay if you need to. This will create miracles. You're welcome, Ethereal Serenity. You're welcome. Miracles are natural from Spirit when this mind isn't interfering. So we have some time if there's any questions. Also, if you go to my website, Beyond Head Trash, I will create a personal healing oasis for you. I create these personal videos for you that last from 10 minutes to 20 plus minutes, whatever is required for the body. It is a personal healing oasis. It's just not mental or physical health. I've had great success for people looking for new jobs, pets, homes, a pesky neighbor, that we give all things to spirit. We give the heavy lifting to the universe. It's not our job to figure it out. My mind had no idea how to heal MS, how to reverse bipolar, heal migraines, psoriasis, arthritis, PTSD, chronic anxiety. You're welcome, Sharon. Very blessed and ready to nap. Perfect. Then do that, Roberta Dawn. If you feel the urge to nap, that's your insight. Your team is saying, please sleep. We want to do some more healing work. Because the mind can't interfere when you're sleeping. So sometimes we get the urge to sleep. And we take those steps. Yeah, you don't need to tell yourself to let it go. Feel into that. So maybe these traumas, relationships are coming up and you want to step away and say, oh no, we don't want to revisit that. Maybe you need to dive into that. Maybe you need a good cry. Maybe you need forgiveness in that. So it's not about ignoring that human experience, about diving into it. Really dive into it. It'll be kind of painful. It may be kind of painful, but maybe you need a good cry, a good forgiveness of it. But it's not about avoidance. Avoidance will keep things in place. So we have to be aware of any mental engagement in any stories, because it's not our truth, it's an opinion. The truth is within our heart space. This will always guide you. It knows your way. It doesn't guess. So my mind had all sorts of ideas about MS, bipolar, and it just kept things in place. But this, my spirit, yeah, Roberta Dawn, yeah, I don't know if it made it to the website. Because it was kind of last minute. Yeah, Sharon, it is live. The replay, this will still be effective. So let's see what Jen is saying here. My left hand was buzzing during the third meditation, which is interesting. I am left-handed, and my left hand has issues either from MS or according to the neurologist's assistants. I think it's a bulge I have in my neck. I think the buzzing had some significance because I love to write and draw, and it's hard with the pain, tingling, and weakness. Yeah, so crying is very good. So what I'm feeling, they're probably rebuilding your myelin sheath on your left side. That's the insight I'm getting, because we were literally on this medical bed with many advanced healers around us. So my insight is that they were regrowing the myelin sheath. Because we have to remember, all things are possible. I lost the ability to walk from MS. I'm walking today. So we have to realize, give it all to spirit to do the heavy lifting. It's not our job to figure it out. We're mistaught to use the mind this way. So Jen, you might want to go back and play this replay when you feel called, when you're having an off day, and allow these energies to come through when it feels right to you, for there is no time and space. And you can also join me in about 2 weeks for another live session on Zoom, and there'll be a 2026 Perfect Spirit Reset. That's what's coming to me. And also my website, I do have the multidimensional miracles and multidimensional manifestation on my website. You can find that there. That was really a quite profound 3 sessions, 3 recordings, 3 meditations with and without music. So there's 9 recordings on that download. So you might want to check that out. And yeah, a lot of things are changing in 2026. I'm just feeling more concentrated to focus on healings and readings. And my primary work is mostly by donation and selling a few things on my website. And I do have some packages, but I don't push them. If people want me to sit with them, like every day I meditate, I can bring into my meditation circle and we can do some physical calls. Or you can even schedule a free call on my website. And I actually do a healing session. In that live call, we'll do a healing session. You'll get the recording because it'll be specific to your spirit, your soul, because I merge with you. That's part of the process. I merge with you. Yeah, Roberta Donas asks, do we not need to do our part with healing of the physical if we continue to do that, which is contributing to the issue? We need to understand when we're doing with mental and physical healing, we're not trying to figure it out. We're doing those things that feel right to us. So this mind will get looped into habits and routines. The second process tonight is perfect with that, with Archangel Azrael. He is the breaker of habits. That we want to stop doing those things that are keeping those things in place. And for me, I didn't know I was doing this. So I was researching everything I could about MS, everything I could about my medicine, and that was keeping it in place. It was a bad habit, but I never knew that was a bad habit. Yes, so ethereal serenity. If you have issues with acid reflux, come into the thorax, your spirit knows the way forward on that. So the combination between the second and third session will help. Because there might be some things that you're doing habitually that are keeping that in place. And the third was some very powerful healings will come through. So we need to understand there's nothing to figure out. Healing is not our job. Healing is the job of spirit, connected to the higher power behind that spirit. We need to get the mind out of the way, allow that energy to come through, then do those steps that feel right to us. Like when I was dealing with MS, one day I had the knowing that it was time to go do yoga. Okay, that was a deeper knowing. I need to go do yoga. Okay, where's my yoga studio? Oh, it's over there. When I was driving to work, it's over there. So I didn't even research the place. I didn't look it up. I did none of that. The next day, I signed up for yoga. Because that's what we need to do with spirit, is just trust. It doesn't need proof. It doesn't need validation. We just trust that deeper knowing. Because the mind will start researching. Oh, I don't know about that teacher. I don't know about this, that, and the other thing. Research can really become paralyzing. It gets us into indecision. So we really need to trust. So how do you deal with acid reflux? I have no idea what is best for you. Only you know that deeper essence within you knows that way forward. But the head trash, this mental noise, is making it difficult to know that deeper essence within you. So if that second session was too short, I would suggest going on YouTube and searching for my daily mental shower. And that's a practice you can do every day. We take a physical shower each day, but what do we do about this mental noise? We need to take this daily mental shower to wash away the beliefs, the opinions, the stories of the day, and step into who we are. So it's really that simple. I never tried to heal myself. It would have just really kept me locked up in the mind. I just simply discovered one day that I had thoughts, but I wasn't my thoughts. And if I'm not my thoughts, then who am I? And realizing I wasn't my thoughts was a huge realization for me, because I nearly killed myself twice from these thoughts, that I wasn't good enough, that life was too painful, too difficult, just these mental stories. But I didn't realize it was a story. I was caught up as my thoughts, this body. So I had that spiritual realization that I'm the awareness, the witness to my thoughts. But then I was asking one day, okay, if I'm not my thoughts, who am I? And sitting with that question, who am I? One day I just heard a voice say, perfect spirit. I'm like, that's it. My spirit is perfect. Then, the best I can explain, I just felt this overwhelming sense of peace come over me. I knew all was well, and I knew my health challenges were over. But the body exhibited no symptoms of the body being healed at that moment. But I just trusted my health challenges were over, that it was coming, and it was. And 14 months later, no disease, no medicine, no cane, no nothing. My doctors could not explain me. And before I saw my neurologist one last time, I had 3 neurologists at that point, one for migraine, 2 for MS. One MS neurologist, I made one last appointment, got the scans, the blood work. He was puzzled. Scans were perfect, blood work was perfect, had no physical symptoms. He had no explanation, because spirit heals. Ethereal serenity, stop the research. There's something within you that knows. Your research is keeping things in place. I think, Sandy, it's just about slowing down then. Make sure you build that skill of discernment. What is your truth versus the mind's truth? It's just a skill of discernment. I know my teachings are out there, ethereal serenity. You don't need the research. You don't need validation. It's just more mental busyness. Give healing over to spirit, soul, and let it go. Just do those things that feel right to you. It's not our job to heal ourselves. It really isn't. Well, this is going a little long, but let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, Sharon, yes. Yeah, I'm always sharing stuff a lot on Facebook. And a lot of it, I don't even remember what even comes through. Because one of the things I do when I drop into this space, that's why I close my eyes so I'm getting this information correct. Information just comes through because I'm able to get that mind aside, tap into that oneness, and information just comes through. People have asked me the most strange questions, and I have no idea. Close my eyes, something will come. Reminds me of like Eckhart Tolle when he's taking questions from the audience. And it's really bizarre. Sometimes he'll read a question, he's like, oh, that's a great question. I would like to know the answer too. What does he do? He pauses, and wisdom arises out of the silence. Yeah, Happy New Year to all. I'm going to wrap things up now. Going a little bit longer than I was thinking about, but stay tuned. I'll be live again in about 2 weeks for a Zoom healing session, the 2026 Perfect Spirit Reset. And also just look at my website and send a healing request if you like your own personal healing oasis, and I'll record that video for you that is specific to you. I'm just here to help. I lived with suffering for 40 years. You don't need to. There's a quicker way through the pain, the suffering, the difficulties. All right, so lots of love, everyone. Much peace to you, much joy. And just let go of the need to figure it out. Let go of the need to research. Stop obsessing what's wrong with the body. You are perfect spirit. You have everything in order, that there is no randomness to life. But we need to start stepping back into our spirit and being spirit-led versus mind-led. So Happy New Year to all. If I can help you in any way, please reach out. BabaSam at beyondheadtrash.com. or send me messages on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I'm everywhere. And look for me on Rumble as well. I'm planning to create some videos in 2026 that I can't create any other place because of censorship. All right. So take good care. Lots of love. Thanks for joining me tonight. It's been a real pleasure. Happy New Year to all. Select your new reality. It's there. If you can imagine it, it exists. It's just not in the physical yet. Allow Spirit to lead you to that new reality. All right. Lots of love. Good to see everyone. Good seeing you, Cheryl. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all. Thanks for watching.